Biafra spirit have finally hit Peter Obi. You deny Biafra because of one Nigeria. You want to become president of Nigeria. How far, Peter Obi? How is it doing you now? You look Nnamdi Kanu stupid. You look the late Ojokwu stupid that they don't know what they are doing, Peter Obi. When you were governor of Anambra State, record shows that what you did to Masop then that was agitating for referendum, it is on the public domain. I've said it time without time. Even if I'm not Igbos, I know most of you people history. I keep emphasizing on this platform what Rocha Okorocha did in Imo State to make sure he sold himself to Fulani, to make sure say Fulani people accept him that is qualified to be president of Nigeria. He was the one who brought Islam to Imo State. He was the one who said Islam religion to Imo people. Give them, used money to convert them from Christian or from their traditional worship for them to become Muslim. Today, where is Opuzodema? In as much as you are Igbo, in as much you are bearing that identity, Nigeria is not for you. This word might be too harsh, might be too strong for many Igbo people that will watch it. But it is glaring that Nigeria is not for Igbo. If you come on this my channel, you are talking nonsense, say, hey, I'm trying to do water. Who do water? Everything that is happening now, is it not an eyesore that Nigeria does not belong to Igbo? You think Nnamdi Kanu looks stupid for him to abandon the good life he was living in UK? Even in detriment of if the father, the parent who trained him, they went in this course of this struggle. Nnamdi Kanu. They went in the course of this struggle. Today, the father, the mother, they are not alive. Just because of this struggle. You think it looks stupid? Come and see the way now. I will show you people the video. Demolishing everywhere in Lagos. Anywhere they know that Igbo dominate in Lagos now is being brought down. All this thing is to target to Peter Obi that Igbos does not dominate. Nigeria, Igbos were living in peace. Igbos were living in peace in Lagos, yeah. Till when Peter Obi came from nowhere, he wanted to be president of Nigeria. Knowing fully, instead of him to look at the people who supposed to, I forget this Igbo name, man that's supposed to be a vice president before. They did everything, they frustrated him. Peter Obi never learned a lesson. Since that 2023 that Peter Obi came out to be president, I voted for Peter Obi. We came out a number to support Peter Obi because we felt that Peter Obi was the credible candidate for that election. What happened? When few Igbos were saying it, oh, Obi will be used to deceive people. Let's focus on ourselves. Many people were insulting them. Today, how far? Many people believe that even if Obi win that election, they will know what happened at the end of the day. Did Obi not defeat them squarely? They even pushed him to the top. They did not even allow him to come second. So that in case if anything happened, they will not say, oh, second person. So in case if Bola Ahmed Tinubu was not even succeeded to maneuver himself way to the force that time, Atiku will have become the president, not Obi. But in all share, we watch everything that happened that Obi won squarely with these two candidates. What was the offense of Peter Obi? Obi is an Igbo man. And yeah, you are shouting up and down, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. I've said it time without number, I'm not an Igbo. The greatest mistake a man from my region did, Yakubu Gowon, was not to listen to Ojokwu who forecast and see the future of Nigeria. That holding Nigeria, one Nigeria like this, without regional government, is going to be so dangerous to our future. And under that Abu record, Ojokwu was one of the experienced leaders there. He spoke. He was able to convince them. 4 of them. Ojokwu, the Yakubu Gowon, the head of state, was in that meeting. They signed the accord. They signed the agreement. They left. The moment Yakubu want to come back to Nigeria, they convinced him. They told him, if you allow what Ojokwu is selling for you, the Igbos are too wise. The center will be too weak. On then, the regional government was one far better, where everybody was doing well. There was not this hatred. There was not, oh, you are Yoruba, you are Igbo, you are Hausa. Everybody was on his own. It doesn't matter that we did not spread. Igbos too, some Igbos are still in the north, are still in the west here. But regional government is what we have. Far better than these people, number one enemy of Nigeria, the British, who are mocking Nigeria, who are making Nigeria, sucking us on a daily basis, turn us to a slave in our own country. They deceive Yakubu Gowon. That's why I gladden my heart that today Yakubu Gowon is alive to see what he caused. In his own ancestral home now, Yakubu Gowon has ran out of our region in the Middleburg. He's in UK enjoying his life. But Karma will catch up with him. If he refuses to confess, if he refuses to apologize to Biafrans. And that's why I said this is the reason why they remove history. Buhari came in to revenge against the Igbos, to wipe the Igbos into Igbos. The atrocity Buhari did was to unleash the anger he had against the Igbo on Nnamdi Kanu. And that's why under Buhari regime, they remove history from our educations. So that so that you people will not know what happened. History will remove it so that the upcoming children will not feel furious to know what is happening, what has happened to their father. They remove history. Today, nobody, the Southeast governors, all the governors, nobody have the guts to challenge Buhari. Why did your government remove history from Nigeria? Nobody. Nobody. Buhari destroy everywhere. You see the way I'm joyous this morning? Because Tinubu is giving them woto as I like. They think Tinubu is Jonathan. The skills they put in their pocket. I like what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing. I like what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing. You know how Bola Ahmed Tinubu addressed them yesterday? He said all these coalitions, they are running up and down. He said they are like IDP, political IDP. They are frustrated. That is how Bola Ahmed Tinubu addressed them yesterday in Anambra, in Zamfara. Is it in Zafra? No, not in Zafra. I think in Nasarawa. Sorry. In Nasarawa yesterday. And he has even forgotten that this is the same way they formed coalitions in 2013, 2014 to remove Goodluck ability. They sold lie. They lied to Nigerians. Today, look at the reverse is the case. I said the time without numbers, if we were to be maybe a northerner that is a president like this, do you think this aerophile, all of them, they will come and be making noise? They are noise makers. If my people from the north mean well for Nigeria to be good, the best thing everybody should be championing for now is regional government or you divide the country. Anybody that come out and be calling that, oh, let's form coalition to remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the solution. What do you have to offer for Nigeria? They are all bare of the same feather. Even Peter Obi, who is more credible there, entered there today, the structure will frustrate him. The system will frustrate him out of it. Every Nigerian need to stand up and champion this regional government or divide this country, let everybody go on their own separate way. One Nigeria is consuming Nigeria on a daily basis. We now see where military men now in Edo State now they are protesting and clearing people's properties, making way for this jihad. What a country we find ourselves. If we talk, we will buy. If you don't talk, you will buy. Do you know how many souls that have been wasted in Benue? Do you know how many souls that have been wasted in Taraba, in Plateau, in all different types of Nigeria? Southeast, that was the safest region in Nigeria. Buhari came and orchestrated his plan to make Southeast another Afghanistan in Nigeria. And he succeeded by proscribing IPOP as a terrorist organization, by installing governors which people were not, that does not have the people mandate in the Southeast. He orchestrated his plan, and today you can see what is going on in the Southeast. Here you are, you see some people, they are walking up and down. Oh, they believe in one Nigeria. One Nigeria is the best solution. All this and that. What a waste of time. The earlier, the better we tell ourselves the truth. The gospel truth to save life. Today, as we speak, people are suffering in Nigeria. People cannot eat 2 square meals in a day. What is the offense of Nnamdi Kanu? They keep him in that place. Because he's an Igbo man. If Nnamdi Kanu were to be Yoruba or to be Fulani Hausa, do you think Nnamdi Kanu will stay in this case for 10 years? You cannot nail him, no evidence against him. You will not allow him go. This is the country we find ourselves. And that's why every reasonable Nigeria today should stand up. All these coalitions, oh, we will form coalition to remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's not the solution. The solution is to go for regional government. If the northern people does not want regional government, let everybody go on their own separate way. Listen, the truth is hard to accept, but we must accept it, even if it is painful. Because in non-distant time, whether now or tomorrow, we cannot be one forever till the kingdom come. If we still stay, maybe in the next 50 years, 50, 100 years, we will still divide. Why are we wasting soul? Why are we allowing soul to waste? I'm not saying when we divide, people will not have problems, but people will be going and be tackling their problem. Are we not ashamed? Are we not embarrassed that Ghana of that day here is now Ghana is now the one we are looking onto as a mentor, as a country? They are well organized, they are well structured, but people live their life for it. If the population of Nigeria 20 million, which is a big problem for us because one person cannot manage it, and that's why you can see Bola Ahmed Tinubu now can do whatever he want to do. Nobody question him. All power has been allocated to God. This is what Yakubu Gowon did. That he need to apologize to Nigeria. The center will be 2 weeks. The center will be 2 weeks. How many years did you stay there, Gowon? I believe in Gowon heart. If he has power to wind away the clock back, Gowon will have done the needful. I believe Gowon will regret this thing till the last day he will spend on earth. The center will be 2 weeks. Now the center is strong. Where Bola Ahmed Tinubu can remove a sitting governor and put his ally there. Now the center is strong. Where a man can hijack the INEC, hijack the judiciary, hijack everything and pocket it. Not limited to presidency again. In governors now hijack the legislation in their state. They hijack the judiciary to perpetrate their evils in their various states. And that's why you see today, you can see now politicians are now the one buying properties everywhere, which was not supposed to be. They buy property from poor people with taxpayers' money. And people are hungry. People cannot eat. Whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Hausa, whether you are Igbo, we must rise up and speak the truth. This suffering, this hardship does not know any tribe. Anywhere you are, you watch this video, please share this video. Share this video, let this video go, let them watch it. We must continue preaching this gospel. We are not tired. It is not about the numbers of the year you spend on earth that matters, but the impact you have made, your word that will stay. The same people who bully Bola, Gulokebele Jonathan, who did of these people like Tude Bakare, Mba, and Father Mba, is it Father Mba or whatever they called him? Many of them are still alive. What stopped them not to talk now? They can't talk. Oh, Gulokebele Jonathan is a bad luck. Gulokebele Jonathan, God will destroy you. God will do this. What is happening today? Where are these men of God that took it upon themselves and used their altar to bring Jonathan down? Where are they? Are they not powerful anymore? Is that their power vanished away? It is unfortunate that we find ourselves in this country. A country whereby people now believe to be a slave in a foreign countries than come Nigeria. A friend of mine will be communicating about this Israel saga. I said, excuse me, won't you come to Nigeria? I said, this Israel, we don't know where they are. He said, come where? I rather pay for Israel than to come and pay in my country. This word is heavy. I rather pay in Israel than to come and pay in Nigeria. People now prefer to leave Nigeria to go and be slave in another man's country. It's still far better. How do you justify that the shenanigan act that happened yesterday, that you brought somebody's house down without any court warrant? The court warrant you are presenting that it is court warrant, there was no name there. You did not notify the person. Everything was brought down. Just, it's not that he committed any offense. Just because you use that to punish Peter Obi. And is this the type of country we are calling one Nigeria? Today, everything that is happening is Yakubu Gowon. That's why Yakubu Gowon need to beg Nigerians. Most especially the Biafrans. He allowed himself. I keep saying it that this is the reason why Buhari came and remove history. It was not Ojokwu that caused the war. It is Yakubu Gowon that caused that war. It is Ojokwu that caused that war. It is Yakubu Gowon that caused that war, not Ojokwu. Ojokwu came peace. Ojokwu mean well for Nigeria. I've told you people, it is only bastard that will destroy their father's house. No any child of a father will have the mind to go and destroy, to put down the building his father has built. Igbos are more Nigeria than those ones that are claiming to Nigeria today. Forget about it. It is only Igbo you will see in this country that will go to any community. They find themselves. They develop that community. They give life to that community. Tell me any tribe that can compare to Igbos. No. Igbos are more Nigeria than these Efulefus out there who call themselves they are more Nigeria. They are patriotic. They are this, they are that. I keep saying it without any fear of anybody. Rocha Okorocha is more Nigeria than Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But today, how far? In terms of investment, investing in the country, in terms of giving back to the society, Rocha Okorocha have given more than to this president Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But today, because Rocha Okorocha is an Igbo man, he bear Rochas. Igbo blood running him. No matter how you have enslaved his people for Fulani, how you have sold his people out, they still believe that he's an Igbo man. This is the country you call one Nigeria. One Nigeria is not negotiable. These people are evil. When Jonathan came in, he said, Nigeria have expired in 2014. Let's come together. Let's come and agree. Do we still want to be one Nigeria? He called every tribe. These are the set of people they rubbish that Jonathan movement. They say Jonathan is doing nonsense. He doesn't know what he's doing. Everything Jonathan has brought during his time is the template they are trying to follow now in a criminality way. They came in, Jonathan said, oh, this idea of doing election for 4 years is a waste of Nigeria taxpayers' money. No development. And that's why you could see that this democracy have not given Nigeria anything. Most of the infrastructure we have in Nigeria today are military infrastructure, not military, not democracy. It are military infrastructure. Because every 4 years, when you win election, after 2 years, you start galvanizing money again to go for the next election. The 2 years you win, the first years that you use to check how the office is, it's the only 1 year you can shake body those who want to work. How can we see the best of democracy? And Jonathan came in, he said, let's form 6 years. You just came, you spend 6 years, you go. At least you can do something. You know it's once you are coming. They rubbish that idea. These northern people, in collaboration with the South, they rubbish that idea that it cannot work. Today, it's the same template Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to introduce. That one single tenure. The same fuel subsidy, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan removed. Was it in 2011 or in 2012? From how much? Maybe 80 something else, is it 80 something, 65 naira, 80 naira to 120, 150 there about. They brought the country down. They sponsor it. They deceive many Nigerians. Oh, we are not right for removing subsidy. Subsidy we cannot remove. If you remove subsidy, what will happen? The one you have collected, what do you use the money for? Today, look at where you find yourself. We are buying fuel more than 1,000 naira. Yet, they are still borrowing. No, who does that? If you watch the video to hear, please comment, let me appreciate you. Who does that? You remove subsidy, yet you are still borrowing money. Both education subsidy is removed. You flatten naira. Oh, we don't have any hospital. A friend of mine posted the health center in Benue. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Even in Ghana here, they will not allow to treat their dog in that kind of hospital. More or less human being. I feel ashamed. I feel like crying for this country. Bola Ahmed Tinubu came in and removed subsidy and start sharing the money for governors to hold them. That's why you see it now. No any governor that can talk any nonsense about Bola Ahmed Tinubu because their own pocket is filled up. Bola Ahmed Tinubu have enriched all of them. But yet they are still borrowing. None of them talk. Can't you see that there is no hope called Nigeria? That's why every Nigeria out there, if you don't get anything from this my video, please share this video. If you don't get anything from this video, stop calling one Nigeria. Let's go back to regional government, or you divide Nigeria. Is it Peter Ranson that is running up and down INEC reform B? There's nothing like INEC reform B. Let him convert that energy and let's channel for regional government, or we'll go on our separate way. Nothing can work. Thank you for watching.